Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Voice Love Company live reaction of Aryan, Twisted Coil, Electric Castle, and Other Tales. I'm so grateful that you're here today. This is a live reaction. And so if you have a chance, please jump on the live chat, say hello. My name is Christi Bovee. I'm a voice teacher, a mindset coach, voice intuitive. I've been working with the human voice and the human heart since 1990. I help people find their voice and make their sound in the world, no matter who they are and no matter what they do. And I'm so grateful to be able to get together today on this snowy morning. Yes, it is snowing here again. Just a dusting, but yet we are still in winter. I told somebody I'm wearing my velvet until it is no longer winter outside. I do realize some parts of the world that is frowned upon after Easter, but here we never really put our coats away. So that is just the reality of what is happening. I hope that you guys are having a good day and that it's sunny and warm wherever you are. Some of you I know are in the Southern Hemisphere and you're maybe transitioning now into your cooler months. So we're hopefully transitioning into our warmer months. I'm looking forward to that greatly. Let me know where you're from. I really would love to hear from you. Today, we are listening to Aryan, which is a musical project by Dutch songwriter, singer, musician, and record producer Aryan Anthony Lucassen. Aryan's music is described as progressive rock, progressive metal, and power metal, sometimes combined with genres such as folk, electronica, experimental, and classical music. The majority of Aryan's albums are dubbed rock operas or metal operas because the albums contain complex storylines featuring a host of characters, usually with each one being represented by a unique vocalist. And today's project, Electric Castle Live and Other Tales, is a live album and DVD Blu-ray by Aryan Anthony Lucassen's progressive rock metal rock opera project, Aryan, and it was released on 27 March 2020. It is a live version of the 1998 studio album Into the Electric Castle, performed as an actual rock opera live, complete with the recording of one of 4 live performances between the 13th and the 15th of September 2019 to celebrate the original album's 20th anniversary in a way similar to the theater equation, with songs from other Lucassen projects performed once the songs from the albums were all performed. That sounds like it would be amazing, and it was all happening before the pandemic, so that's cool too. It was released, and I'm sure has been it was a great entertainment and joy during lockdown as all of that was happening. I also wonder if it maybe was a bit of a distraction as well. You may be asking, sometimes I'll have my husband here. There's a lot going on. I'm going to be able to tell you about it more in the days to come. But for right now, let me just say he needs his sleep, okay? So we're going to let him do that today. I am going to say hello to a couple of people. I do try and often fail to put the timestamp in the description box. For those of you who are watching on the replay, we're going to get to the chat, the reaction really quickly. But the thing of it is, in the chat, we have a lot of people who are fans of this particular project, this particular artist. So we're constantly talking about the topic at hand. So never fear. We're going to get to this. Gregory Kenfield is here. Good morning, Gregory, from the great state of Michigan. Gregory is saying, I'm really looking forward to hearing your description of Damian Wilson on lead vocals. His voice is very unique and hard for me to explain. I'm looking forward to it. That's a new singer for me. Victor Bradshaw. Hey, Victor. Good to see you. Been a while since I've made it to a live, but I hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Bye. Yes, please. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget. Please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you would like, we'd love to have you to be part of the Voice Love community. And please hit the bell icon, because that means you'll get the notifications when I go live, which I try to do on Saturdays. Here in the States, it's Saturday. And so, yeah, I'd love for you to be here. Let's see. Oh, John Sullivan is here from Maryland. Good to see you, John. Apostolos is here. Hi there. Good to see you from Greece. Dopey 12001. Greetings from the Netherlands. We'll have a lot of our Dutch folks on this morning for sure. Frank Ramekers is here from the Netherlands. Good to see you. Florosaurus. Hello. Good to see you. Vamana is here from Finland. Hello. Wishing everyone well. Alf Kelson is here. Hello. Good to see you. Tom W. is on from Southern Illinois. Good to see you, Tom. Thanks for being on. Paul Jurinks is here. And, good to hear you have a bit of room reverb there. Oh, I put echo cancellation on. I'm wondering, let me know if it's a problem. I thought I set everything like I normally do, but they had reset all my settings. It was just really weird. So I'm not sure what that was about. Let's see here. Good to see you all. Wendy Scoff is here from the Netherlands. Hi, Wendy. Always 667. Ruben is on, just here to say hi. Not at home as usual. Have lots of fun with Aryan. Good to see you always. Metal Trucks is on this morning. Yay, this song is almost too good to be true. Love it. Tom W. saying Damian Wilson is an amazing singer. I'm really looking forward to that. Paul is agreeing. Great voice. Wonderful. Jürgen Radix is on. That's great. Okay, good. Everybody's telling me I'm sounding good. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to get this show on the road. I am looking forward to this very much. I realized that I forget to talk about the fact that I work with Wisio, WISIO.com. If you look in my description box, you'll see that I have different things that I do for them. And what makes me think of this is I just did a personalized reaction for a viewer this week. So that was a lot of fun. And the name of the singer she's Chinese, Fei Wong. I totally want to listen to her just for real, like on the channel too. Although I don't know if her content will be blocked. I don't see many reactions to her. Anyway, it would be really fun. I also wanted to say a quick thank you to my amazing patrons. Thank you guys so much. Many of you are in the chat right now. I love you guys so much. Thank you. This video is brought to you by voice lovers just like you, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. You help offset the costs of doing this, and it means a lot. Okay, I'm going back so I can see your comments. Getting this video added. Let's see if this is going to work today. It's wanting, okay, I'm just going to have to start over. I've not cracked the code on adding this ahead of time. Let's see, here we go. Yay, this is going to be fun. Here we go. Whoop.
Ben ik schuldig door te leven. Blickt man in die Augen des Teufels.
Slide down into the silence, numb the day away. Move closer to a memory, feel it slip away.
Beautiful. Okay, I've got to stop. I have to stop. We definitely need to stop so YouTube doesn't take me down. Now, tell me, is this Damien? The guy you were talking about? He's big. He looks huge. Like when he came through the door, he looks like a giant. I also love the track. Just the little, it's like what's the word? It's kind of like bells or cymbals, but they have a tone to them. There's probably a name for them. Anyway, I like the little, it's like kind of offset and swimmy, and the pitch isn't quite like set in them. And I like that. I love the syncopation of all of the percussion. It's really fun. Very good. Okay. Let me just say hi to you guys really quickly. Okay, good. Paul's saying it's not a problem. The sound is good. Okay. John. Hello, John. Good to see you. FYI, Aryan last cooperation is with Diana a month ago. You should check since you like different voices. A spiedato soprano, if I say it right. That's a new term for me. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not sure if that's I don't know. I'm not sure. That's new. John's saying it sounds good. Yay. Okay. Yes. Tom's saying there's so many great singers to choose from. Isn't that the truth? Eric Vermeulen is here from Amsterdam. Hi, Eric. Marcus Hempel is on. Just a short stop. I'm on duty and watch this. We'll watch this later. Good. Tell you that it's already was really hard for me that you announced this amazing song 6 weeks ago. I know. I'm sorry. I was trying. I knew this was going to be a busy season, so I was trying to like set this up ahead of time. Maybe I should keep it to myself instead of telling you guys so far in advance. I'm glad you're here, Marcus. Thank you for your comment. Thanks for stopping by. Tom is saying the singers are in their story character costumes. Okay, so Vamana is saying sound is perfect. Wonderful. Okay, so yes, this is Damian Wilson, I think you said. Okay, Vamana says, I really like this song, especially the first part. I just heard it before the stream. And Tom says he's got the concert on Blu-ray. He's watched it 50 times. So you're going to have to tell me, fill me in. Dopey saying Damien is a big guy. Damien is a big guy. He did some crowd surfing with Maggie Luyten once after an Aryan concert. Boy, that is crazy. Oh, yeah, he's huge. Oh my gosh. But then he's got this like tenor voice. Sometimes I look at people's physical, makeup and I think, oh, they're going to be this or that. I have a student right now who's a big guy and has the most gorgeous high tenor voice. He looks like he'd be like a baritone, just like he's got this really long beard and long hair. And anyway, no, gorgeous high tenor. So you just never know. You never know. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to hearing more from this guy. Here we go, from Damien. Love that. I couldn't hear him very well.
The sky, wash the color from the sun. Still the thunder, derail the earth. Burn the stars out one by one. We come undone.
Wow. So tell me about the story, basically. I mean, I know there's a whole entire story happening here. I love how theatrical these are. I'm thinking of like The Day That the World Breaks Down. That's the other one I watched that's live. And so you'll have to fill me in on the story. But I love, there's so many things. It's like the chord choices, the melody lines, everything's not what you would normally hear or think. It goes places you don't think it's going to go. But it's so pleasant. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's pleasing to the ear. And yeah, fantastic. Okay, I want to get right back in here. I'm intrigued. Let's go.
Of your essence, stir the scars with me. so deathless. You belong to me. Life shivers in the distance, wishing away. Your sun is smiling on my ashes on this perfect day. Wash your conscience clean of yesterday. Drown the ocean, drain the
Whoa. Okay, I've got to stop, and I'm so so good. And then how do you get into this? Like it's got a modulation. So he's going. Okay, I've got to say hi to you guys. What is happening? What is happening right now? I've got to find out what you're saying. Let's see. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Metal Tracks is saying, can you figure out why Damien holds the mic the way he does? Okay, I will look. I will look. And Apostolos is saying, Aryan is releasing a new concert this year. Can't wait to see it. Oh, that's fantastic. Good. Okay. What am I missing? Apostolos, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. John's telling me spinto soprano. Okay, that's again, it's a term I'm not familiar with, so I'm going to have to, yeah, look that up. Thank you. Tom's saying 8 characters, different locations and time periods who would inexplicably, I'm having trouble talking this morning, blah, blah. 8 characters from different locations and time periods who inexplicably find themselves in a strange place where they follow a mysterious voice to reach the electric castle to survive. Ooh, that sounds so cool. How do you even describe that voice? To me, it's very theatrical. It's like something you'd hear on Broadway for sure. Very lyrical. It's incredible. Wow. Yeah. Again, you're right. It defines description, certainly in the metal vein, but he probably can do all of that as well. You'll have to fill me in. Does he front a band? A lot of times these singers that Aryan chooses are from, everybody's collaborating over there, which is so cool. Let's see. Paul's saying, I do wish the costume budget stretched to something more elaborate than a Hessian sack with some holes cut into it. Tom is saying, Damien plays a knight. He holds a sword in several of the songs. And Vimana is adding that Damien Wilson's vocals are great. He has a nice and fast vibrato. That might be why his singing reminds me a little bit of Demis Roussos, who was in the prog rock band Aphrodite's Child with Vangelis. Interesting. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna jump back in here. Let's see, because then he goes into this crazy modulation that seems to come from out of nowhere. This is one where I wish Mark was here because he would have so much fun listening to this and figuring this out. What is that interval that he has to, and he just comes from nothing. Sorry, I've got to go back. Just for my musical brain. Incredible. Aha, I see what you mean. He's not holding the mic correctly. I just taught a microphone class in the past couple of weeks. Yes. We talked about this. You're not supposed to do that. because basically a microphone picks up, well, every mic is different. I've got my little, I won't even touch it right now, my little USB mic here, but every microphone picks up the sound differently. And the sweet spot for that mic is straight into the top. So when you put your finger over part of it, it's not going to get all of the sound that it could, right? It's going to impede some of the sound getting in. So, yes, I actually probably would not have caught that. So that's funny that you asked that question. He's doing it wrong. But does it matter? No, because his voice is amazing. And this song is incredibly difficult. I'm amazed by the musicians, of course, and the writing. Like, what brilliant mind is coming up with this? It's like literally like cotton candy or candy floss, as I think you say in the UK, for the ears. It's just delicious and delightful. I love it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, let's get back in. Look at all these lovely keyboards. Mark, you're missing all of the fun. You could be telling us what all of that is. How much fun does he have to work with all of those? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Accusations run astray inside the guilt machine, turning tensions, twisted coil till nothing's left of me. Words unspoken feed the lie. Smile and say you're doing fine today.
Very cool. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Who are the background vocalists? Like, who is the guy? Who I couldn't hear him very well. I felt like that wasn't he wasn't up enough in my mix anyway. Let's see. La, 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 la. Where did I? Okay. Okay, Dopey 1201. I'm sorry if I read this already. You can find some good explanations of the Aryan storyline. It spans several albums and timeframes from Middle Ages to the far future. Andra Lindenbank, good to see you. You're not late. You're right on time. Good to see you. Tom W. saying, spoiler alert, they won't all make it. Oh, dear. Let's see. Sean Murphy. Hey, Sean from South Africa. Good to see you. Thanks for being on. Newt Ruther. I also suggest the Diana song featuring Aryan. It's about a singer who fears to lose her voice because of an operation, and the song is called A Symphonic Tragedy. She's also part of Aryan's backing singer. So is she one of these people that just has popped up above him? You have to tell me. Eric Vermeulen. Damien will release this year an album with Adam Wakeman, son of Rick. Very cool. Yeah, this is a voice I'd love to hear more for sure. Tom W. saying Damien has always held his mic this way. Well, and yes, who would correct him? He's a hulking mass of flesh. He could crush you with a single, I don't know, blow. Middle tracks. He also has an angle. I'm not sure if I'm. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm following a different. You're talking about something else. Maybe I'm not following. Yeah, Greg was saying he also tends to hold his mic to one side. Yeah, Tom W says I first noticed it watching Live on Earth, released in 2003. Paul's saying this is very proggy. I know Aryan is a progressive metal and a few things aside, but this is ultra prog. Aha, thank you. Okay, so Marcella Bovio is there. Apostolos is saying, fantastic. Oh, yes, okay. Sean's saying, not sure who the guy is, but I think the ladies are Diana von Giersbergen and Marcella Bovio. Uh-huh. Yay. Okay, great. This is great. Thanks, guys. Yeah, middle tracks, he holds the mic at an angle. And again, that's not going to get the best sound, but who knows? You also, because we do things with microphones as singers where we do kind of hold it offset a little bit to avoid the plosive consonants causing the popping, the p, b, all of that. So yeah, it's an art. But if you're holding it straight, really, really angled, I don't, yeah, notice that he's holding it super angled. Hey, Marcus, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the amazing work on your reactions. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It encourages me more than I can say. I'm very, very appreciative. Okay, so let's get back in here.
Conversation makes no sense. Logic stripped away. Situations out of hand, and I'm but disarray. Once unspoken, feed the lie. Another pill, you're doing fine today. Did you dream of distant skies and thirst to roam and wonder? Did you die silently inside?
Great.
Did you think you'd find the answer behind the light? Did you think you'd find a way to disconnect your favorite, disengage and justify?
Okay, I gotta listen to that part again. The dissonant chords. Oh, that is so lovely. This is right up my alley. I love it. Okay, let's get back in.
Did you dream of distant skies and thirst to roam and wonder? Did you die silently inside? Did you think you'd find the answer behind the light? Did you think you'd find a way to disconnect your favorite, disengage and
Nice.
justify, to wash away the pain, medicate and victimize, to purge you pure again? Once unspoken, feel the light. One small step, you'll still be fine today.
Ooh, oh my, this is so fun. Wow, amazing. I'm amazed by the minds, the brilliant genius minds that create music like this. It's incredible to me. Oh, Alexander, thank you so much. The other guy is Jan Willem Ketelaars. Ketelaars. I'm not sure if I'm putting the right emphasis on the right place, but very good. Wonderful. Alexander's saying this song was not on Electric Castle, but was an additional song in the show. It comes from an album called The Guild Machine, yet another project from Aryan. Incredible. I had actually, Aryan commented on one of my videos and just was so kind. And everyone has said, oh yes, he's open to interacting. This was during the pandemic, so I think we all had a little more time probably, but I just really appreciated hearing from him. It was really, really lovely. Yes, Paul's saying always has the most top-notchy of top-notch musicians. This is amazing. Incredible. It's so just the dissonant chords, especially the singers are just that they're yeah, it's not always easily done to sing dissonant harmonies like that precisely. And yeah, it's fantastic. It really is. I'm thinking of a musical that I saw on Broadway after listening to the cast recording, and it had a lot of that kind of dissonance in it, and it was not as good live. They had an off day, I think, because it's so hard to do. It's so hard to do, to stay in tune. You have anything go wrong with your monitors or whatever, it's really difficult. So yeah. UIM, hello, good to see you. Good to see you. Gregory's saying fantastic guitar work. Yeah, Wonderful. Vimana is saying one of Joost van der Broek's keyboards is an old 1970s string synthesizer, and I have a couple of those. This one is an ARP Solina, originally made by a Dutch company, Eminent. Mark, I'm talking to my husband. You're missing out. You're missing out on all of the keyboard goodness, the theory, music theory goodness. He's just going to have to go back and listen to this. Definitely. Aryan's musical IQ is off the charts. Tom W. is saying, well said. Well said. Apostolos. Last year they wanted to do 2 shows, but they sold out in 15 minutes. So they had to do another one because people wanted it. And the last one sold out in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. And can you imagine? I mean, that's bang for your buck. You get to buy one ticket and see all of these incredible musicians. I mean, who else is doing this in the world, literally? And I can't even imagine American musicians collaborating. I just can't. The egos would be too huge. Have you guys watched the video about, it's a documentary about We Are the World? You remember that song from back in the 80s for Live Aid or something? They were raising money, and it was quite a process to get them all together. Some of them left. Some of them were not on the project because they couldn't hack it. Their egos would not allow them. So yeah, I just think it's cool. I just love the community aspect of metal music in Europe. Generally, it just seems like everybody's very collaborative, and really, even globally, for this genre, you just hear of, the Indonesian female group being, promoted by other metal bands. Yeah, it's incredible. It's an incredible community. Very fun to learn about. Okay, let's get back in. Here we go.
Did you dream of distant skies and pastoral wonder? Did you die silently inside? Did you think you'd find the answer behind the light? Did you think you'd find a way to disconnect your favorite
Ooh.
like shivers in the distance?
Okay, I'm going back here. This is epic. I'm going to go back and catch this as a clean entrance, this transition. Oh, just amazing. What in the world? It's so good. Yeah, no backup singers, only stars. That is well said, Metal Tracks. Wow. Newt got 2 tickets. That's fantastic. Marcus Hempel saying, Aryan and Tuomas are the Mozart and Beethoven of our time. You guys, your comments are fire this morning. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Well said. John is saying, with such a plethora of great Dutch female singers, Aryan will make projects for a lifetime. Very, very true. Yeah, Tom W. We Are the World recording started late in the evening following an awards show, and they did not wrap up until the next morning. Yes. Yes, for sure. Aha. Okay, let's see. Paul Durinks is saying, who does this apart from Aryan? It reminds me a little of how Hans Zimmer tours his music with a roster of incredible musicians in order to recreate his soundtracks. I don't think I knew that. That's really cool to know. Maybe he only does it in Europe, because I don't remember hearing about a concert like that. That would be incredible to go and see. Oh, thanks, Tom. Ben Mathot is their violinist. I love him. Fantastic. Vimana, I remember We Are the World well, and also the charity song that started it all, Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid. The song was written mostly by Midge Ure from Ultravox and Bob Geldof of IIRC. Very cool. Some little trivia, 80s music trivia. Oh, okay. So let's get back in at this gorgeous transition here.
like shivers in the distance,
Mm.
whispering away.
Ah.
Your sun is smiling on my ashes on this perfect day. Shut down the guilt machine and wash your conscience clean of yesterday. Drown the ocean, drain the sky. Watch the color from the sun. Still the thunder, the radio, burn the stars out one by one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to have to stop. I just want to weep. That is so incredible. Oh my gosh, I've got to go back and listen to this again. What just happened? My heart exploded into a million little pieces. And then I just noticed there's like somebody hanging like above later, just a few seconds later here. So I'm going to watch for that more too. The writing is it's like I'm having a religious experience right now. Seriously. I mean, this is church right now, guys, right? Seriously, like it just opens cracks your heart open. And this man's voice, it's like otherworldly, seriously. And oh my gosh, okay. I've got to listen to it again. I'm not sure if I'm going back as far, but here we go.
Your sun is smiling on my ashes on this perfect day. Shut down the guilt machine and wash your conscience clean of yesterday. Drown the ocean, drain the sky. Watch the color from the sun. Still the thunder, the radio, burn the stars out one by one. Drown the ocean, drain the sky.
Oh my word.
Watch the color from the sun.
Okay, I am so sorry I have to stop. This is like a crime against the arts in general that this whole reaction thing even exists. I am ashamed to have to stop this. It is not right. Not right at all. Oh my word. This man's voice is absolutely. Why have I never heard this person before? Now, one thing he's doing, we've been talking about mic technique. He's like singing full force. And so you see him working his mic. He pulls back and just lets it rip. And it's so fine. Oh my word. And just the key change, the modulation, and the musicianship, the orchestration, all of it. It's literally like, why does any other music exist? I'm having an existential crisis. Okay. This is like nuts. It's nuts. Okay. I'm going right back in. We've got to, and then who's this person hanging? Or if someone's flying, they've flown someone in. Okay. See, look right there. See how he's pulled his mic back? Still holding his thumb over it. But who cares? His voice is so dreamy. Oh my word. This is the kind of voice that when you hear it, you're just like, I'm never singing again. I don't know how to sing because this man, like when you look up voice in the dictionary, like his picture is there. He's the consummate. There's nobody better, nobody before, nobody after. Holy moly. This is amazing. Okay. Okay. I want to run it back just a little more because I've just got to hear this. How he's like Oh, he's really holding it as at an angle there. Even how he's just growing the melody line, changing it with every time he sings it, causing the song to really come alive. The lyrics are gorgeous. Oh my word. Okay. I'm wrecked. I'm wrecked for the rest of the day. I'm going to have to like take an Advil and go to bed. Seriously. It's 7:46 in the morning. Oh, 7:40. I can't see with all these lights in my face. Oh my word. Okay. Let's push play. See if my heart can take it. Here we go. Oh my gosh. This is just so fantastic. Incredible. What a great, like the audio is so good. You just have to wonder sometimes how much sweetening they have to do. Are they capturing all of this and then they go back and sweeten it? Because it's so fantastic. In some ways, I feel like because the Jan guy was a little bit down in my mix that I could hear, makes me think it still feels live, but it also just feels like perfection, absolute perfection to listen to. Let's hear what you have to say. I've been talking a long time. I'm sorry. I'm in a reverie here. I just don't even know. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got deer, of course. It's it's not a squirrel. It's deer. You know, you have people say squirrel. No, it's herd of deer. Let's see. Sean's saying, "Are you having a good time there?" Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. It's just crazy. Tom W. Damien has a soft touch, but when he needs power, he delivers. Yes. Like his voice is just so there, like for him. The dynamics on this one song have been incredible. And his range is just fantastic. Incredible. Marcus is saying this was 6 weeks worth the waiting. If I had only known, I would have put this further up the list, right? Oh my gosh. Eric is saying about 10 years ago, Dutch metal artists covered a song by Frankie Goes to Hollywood for a Red Cross charity. You guys are off on the tangent there. Of all I saw somebody say there was a metal version of We Are the World, Hearing Aid. So cute. John Sullivan is saying the chord changes are not usual. Quite prog and jazzy. I love it. Yes, I do too. Oh my gosh, Mark Bovee, you've missed out. You have missed out. Of course, this would have been like 3 hours long with both of us here. Oh gosh. Okay, Vimana. It's a full-length Hearing Aid album with many live versions of different bands. It was the first time I heard Rush. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Yes, metal tracks. Yes. This is Bohemian Rhapsody level of good. Like, serious. What? Why do we not know about these projects as Americans? Like, look at all these people. He's selling these shows out in minutes. And I just don't know if that he would be able to do that over here necessarily, which is just a crying shame. I just love it. I love the mixture of the symphonic with the metal and then just the theatrical, the story. You know, I know our orchestra here they're trying to do all these different things to get people to keep coming, to keep buying tickets. So they're doing like, they'll play the what am I trying to say? The soundtrack, for a movie. They'll show the movie and then they'll provide the live soundtrack, which is a little interesting. It's very interesting, actually. I went to Raiders of the Lost Ark because Mark actually played for that one. And so, yeah, it's not easily done. But, you see something like this, it's like, man, you could get a symphony involved in something like this, get these other musicians in, do these collaborations. It could save your arts programs in your cities. Just saying. I mean, it's really... I'm enlightened today on multiple levels. Okay. So, oh gosh. Tom's saying you need to follow up with a full playthrough for yourself and get the full impact. Yes. And I will do that. Definitely. Mark and I are listening to this one for sure. Yes, absolutely. Mark needs to hear it. You're right. Andrel is saying Damien is a regular at Star One and Aryan recordings and concerts. If you did not do that yet, check out And the Druids Turn to Stone. Do tell. This sounds incredible. If you have any suggestions for me like this, leave them in the real comments, the regular comments. Sometimes the live chat disappears. So pancentricism. Ooh, that's a fun word to say. Damien played. Okay. Yes. I'm not surprised. Damien played Jean Valjean in Les Mis. You should listen to him sing Bring Him Home. You will need tissues. I can only imagine. Yes, this man needs to be on the West End, Broadway, whatever, wherever musicals are shown. Incredible. Gregory is saying this guy's a freaking beast. He really is. Incredible. Dopey 12001 is saying Damien also sings quite a lot on the recently released live version of The Day That the World Breaks Down for the concert last year. Ooh. He's amazing. So I need to do more research on him and find out where he's from. Vimana, it was fantastic to follow along and figure out who plays which solo. Iron Maiden's guitars played on the background. You guys are still talking about the hearing aid, I think. All right. Yay. You guys are talking about other things. If you, yeah, thanks. This is so true. People don't know about these projects because they have Taylor Swift. Nothing wrong with Taylor Swift, but whatever floats one's boat. Yes, she dominates everything, the news and all of the things. And the thing I do appreciate about her is that she is raging against the music industry machine. They totally bought have all the rights to all of her music, so she re-recorded it. I do like that. To me, it's like she's standing up for some things that have been injustices towards artists in the past. And I do like that about her. But I just feel like it's so sad that more music isn't recognized. So that's really, really, yeah. Whew, yeah, Tom saying pop music has nothing on this. Marcus is saying metal artists are very open to collaborate with other bands and artists. I love this genre. They are just the most it's like a community, community minded, and they take care of each other and are for each other. It's just lovely to see. And I think that's why their music is so free. It's so fine. It's so tight because they're not just all up in their heads and their egos, and they're able to actually really bring the best of themselves. It's just lovely. Gregory is saying, I often wondered what the symphony musicians think while playing shows like this, going from the controlled environs of a normal symphony hall to the controlled madness of a Prog concert stage. They should be thanking their lucky stars, because I do know that having friends who play in that area of music, that it's just tough, it's hard to get a paying gig. And so, yeah, doing anything, you're just like, thank you for this job. Okay, we have just a teensy weensy bit of this video left. Let's play this out here. Wow. Literally a showstopper. Oh my goodness. I might need to get the Blu-ray of this. Wow, incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay, we all need to get on with our day here, but I'm literally like just want to go right back and watch this, and I'm going to by myself without you and without having to stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. This has been amazing. Obviously, I have had a moment here. Thank you so much for coming along for this crazy wild ride. I love you guys so much. I just do. You're amazing. You are incredible. I looked over at one point, we had like 46, 47 beautiful miracles. You're a point of light. Let light prevail. Let your light prevail. Shine brightly in your corner of the world. Whew, makes me want to cry. Because that's what we're here to do. You're perfect. You're perfect. You're just here to shine your light now on everybody who's in your sphere of influence. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world. And remember how very much you are loved. Bye-bye, guys. See you next week for another great singer and some great music. Bye-bye.